The NBI just labeled a sitting senator, someone who used to run the entire police force at Gourne, as armed and dangerous. That senator is Bato De La Rosa. Let's break down what's happening here. First, the facts. Bato De La Rosa is a PMA graduate. That's the Philippine Military Academy, the same training ground that produces top military and police leaders. So yes, may military background siya, and that matters for what comes next. The most popular take on this situation: as a PMA graduate, he's known to have silent and secret protectors within the AFP and PNP. Camaraderie bonds run deep, and people are pointing out that there may be individuals in positions of power who could influence those tasked to arrest him. In other words, kahit may warrant, the question is, will the arrest actually happen, or will someone quietly make sure it doesn't? A widely shared point is that Bato is seen as an implementer of extrajudicial killings during the drug war. That's the context a lot of people are carrying into this conversation, yung baggage ng EJK era, hindi nawala. Here's where it gets interesting. One perspective worth noting: there's concern that the nanlaban narrative, yung he fought back excuse, might be easier to fabricate than an actual arrest. So may fear na baka instead of due process, we get a tragic encounter na may questionable details. It's a dark thought, pero it's circulating. And here's another take worth flagging. Depending on how this unfolds, Bato could be turned into a hero or a martyr by certain political groups. Kasi that's how the narrative machine works, di ba? The framing can flip depending on who controls the story. So what are we really looking at? A former top cop, now a senator, branded armed and dangerous by the same institution he once worked alongside. May protectors daw, may history of violence, and a political base that could either defend him or lionize him depending on what happens next. It's not just a legal issue. It's a test of whether institutions can actually hold powerful people accountable, or if connections and narratives will do what they've always done. So yeah, the NBI says he's armed and dangerous. But the bigger question is, will that label actually mean anything, or will it just be another headline that fades without consequence? What do you think? Is this accountability or theater? Drop your takes sa comments.